Hey guys, Lois with Ellie Grace's Attic. Let's make a tall pumpkin today. I'm super excited to be back in the studio getting crafts together for you guys. It's been a great summer break. A lot of you have already started back to school. Our little boy starts back tomorrow. And so even though we're still trying to hang on to that last day of summer, I thought, you know what, let's get fall kicked off with a spindle pumpkin, and it's going to be tall. This one is going to go in my living room. Many of you know, if you followed me in my living room, I do a different color palette for fall, kind of black and white and mustard yellow, and so I love white pumpkins. So I got, gosh, I think it was back in just November of last year. I got gifted a big bucket of all different shapes and sizes of spindles and table legs and such. And I want to say I got it in November because I made Christmas trees out of some of them. And then we made, I've made several things. I used them on my shelf I have in my studio here that has my inventory on it. I actually use them for table legs, or they're at the bottom of that. It turned out really cute. And for Easter, I think we made some carrots. And for the 4th of July, I made firecrackers. So I thought, you know what, we're just gonna carry it on. I'm trying to see how many things can I make with these spindles. And anyway, like I said, I love the white pumpkins on my mantle. And I thought, you know what, I found this piece. It was a little bit longer, and I cut the bottom, and I thought this would make the cutest tall skinny pumpkin. So that's what we're gonna do today. I've got my spindle. Maybe you have some old spindles laying around. Maybe you have a 2x2 post. If not, you can get these at Lowe's. You can get them in all shapes and sizes if you want to get a new one, if you don't have, if you want to do the same thing. Or you can just make it out of a post. You can make pumpkins out of just about anything. Just use your imagination. So we got that. I got some white Deco Art Americana white paint. I'm going to shake that up a little bit. We're going to get that in our little palette here. We're just going to get to painting. And then we've got some little embellishing things we're going to do towards the end. So I am not going for super full coverage here. I'm going to leave that wood kind of peeping through just to kind of make it look antique-y. So really, I'm just kind of basically just whitewashing it. We're just going to kind of go around, get the paint everywhere we can, just kind of getting everything. Have you guys already started back to school? If you're watching live, say hi in the comments. If you're watching on the replay, let me know where you're watching from. I'd love to get to know you guys. Yeah, we've been on a few trips this summer. Went to help family. That was our last trip. Went all the way down to Louisiana to help out a family member. And we are back home. My little boy he is grieving summer already. He is not ready to go back. Oh, I got some bristles that came off my brush. We're just gonna roll it and paint. But it is bittersweet, August is, because summer is so chill, right, relaxed. You gotta but I am excited to get back into the groove of the routine of the school year. All right, I am just kind of quickly dry brushing it. that is just a little bit of paint on the brush, and you just kind of brush it until your brush goes dry. Kind of just poking in the, like I said, I still want that wood to kind of peep through as we go. So cute. But yeah, you could do this. I have made, gosh, so many pumpkins over the years, but a post, a 2x4, a spindle like what I'm doing here. You can, you know, if you see pumpkins, I bought them at the dollar store and not really liked them, brought them home and redone them. Just kind of have to think outside the box. Okay, I picked a brush that is kind of losing its bristles everywhere. We'll just pick them off. It'll be fine. Everything's fine. Don't panic. This is going to be cute. I will say this. I am ready for some cooler temperatures in North Alabama. I don't know about you guys. I don't want cold, don't mistake me. I just want some cooler temperatures. All right, last side. Now acrylic paint dries really fast, but if you get to the last side and you're ready to move on to the next step, and you're not quite dry, you can always just, we'll hit it with the blow dryer. You don't necessarily, a blow dryer is your best friend in this department. Just a little bit more paint. If you guys, I want to tell y'all this, I was like, what? I know there were some other things I wanted to talk about besides just the pumpkin. If you guys are in Coleman County, in my area, this Saturday, in Coleman City, come by and see me. I'll be at Mavens and Makers. I have a free make and take. There's no charge for you. You come into the store, say hi. I'd love to see you guys and get acquainted, and just spend about 5-10 minutes, if that long, and craft with me. We are gonna make little book, not book, they're like keychains. You'll have to put your name on it with the little beads. And I've got some colorful beads and letters and numbers, and I think I have some hearts and stars. And just make a cute little keychain for the kids to put on their backpack. It, you know, helps them identify their backpack. Or if, you know, mom, dad, make yourself a keychain. You know, come by and see me. Check out all the cool things Ashley has in stock there at Mavens. All right, this is what we have. We kind of just whitewashed it. I left some of that nice wood grain peeping through. Let me go ahead and do I wasn't going to do the top, but I'm going to go ahead and hit the top with some paint too. But yeah, I'll be there Saturday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. So y'all stop by and see me, craft with me. I would love it. Love it, love it. If you aren't able to make it, I do offer craft kits. If there's ever a craft you see me doing, more than likely I have 2 or 3 of them. I might even have some extra of these, I don't know, but I will let you know if it's something I have multiple supplies of. And if you want a kit, the kits are 25 bucks. I'll send you all the stuff to make what I made. I don't know that I have another one of these. I've got more spindles, but not one exactly like this. They're all different. That's what kind of makes it fun. So I'm gonna put my paintbrush aside. I just hit the top of it. I didn't worry about the bottom, but this is what we have so far. Super, super pretty. I love it. It's gonna look great on my mantle. So I'm gonna go ahead and just hit it real quick with the blow dryer. It's mostly dry, but I'm fixing to add another color and I don't want it to smear. So I am just gonna it's already very well distressed. Like I got my sanding block out, but I'm not really gonna need this, I don't think. Because I was gonna kind of sand the edges, but I don't think I need to. I think it's pretty like this. But I do have, this is Delta. I got this at Hobby Lobby, and it's charcoal is the color. So it's not quite black, but it's a very, very, very dark, almost black gray. And so I just wanna kinda use my chippy brush. Is it not gonna come out? Hold that thought. We're gonna make it work. It's about at the end of its life, so it's got some paint in there. I just need a tad. So what I wanna do is, because I have black and white going on in my living room, let me put this brush in my water cup here so it doesn't get crusty. I have a good old chippy brush. You can see this one has been around the block a time or two. But it's perfect for just adding just the littlest bit. So I'm just gonna kind of dip the very end of my bristles, if I can get it in here. It's a little bit wider than the cap. So I'm just dipping it. See, I just have some paint there on the end. And I'm just gonna kind of come in my grooves. And I'm just gonna kind of very lightly, kind of just like very gingerly, I don't know what the word is, very lightly. You see I just lightly kind of hit the corners. Just kind of wherever you think, the edges. It's your pumpkin, and you could do a different color. And then I'm gonna let this dry, and I may sand it a little bit. See, I just some little pops there. Just random, they don't have to be uniform. I just kind of like hitting the corners, the spots that stick up. All right, let me get just a little bit more on there. It's very subtle, but it just adds like another layer of interest. All right, I didn't dip that. I think I thought it went in there. Okay. It's got this one little. We don't really want to do too much at the top. All right, so there we have it. I just added a little bit all around, kind of on the four corners, just kind of touched it. I'll probably a little bit more right there. Just a little bit of black to make it pop. Again, you can do any color. I used paint. Here, bless it, hold on. I need to get my brush in this water so it doesn't get nasty. But I've got the water full that needs to be washed out. You could add any color. I use paint. You could use antique wax. You could dip it in a little stain, anything. You could use an ink pad, anything that you have that you want to like distress the edges with. So now that I kind of have it the way I want it, I like this. I think it's cute. we're gonna make it look like a pumpkin a little bit more. Excuse me. I have some floral moss that I got from the Dollar Tree. So we're gonna open that up. I was looking to see if it had the little bendy flap at the bottom. It does not. Just be careful. Try not to tear this package open because it will go everywhere. Don't ask me how I know. Been there, done that. So just carefully open it. Try not to tear it like I just did. There we go. And I'm just gonna break off, I think, a little bit. All right, we may have just successfully done it. And I just want a little bit to kind of go at the top. Told you, it goes everywhere, it's flying. It's gonna kind of break it up a little bit. And I wanna hot glue it at the top. It's gonna fall off. I'm just gonna try to get the bulk of it up there. So get your hot glue done. I got mine fired up. We'll just hit the top with some glue. I'm gonna put a generous little amount. Just kind of take your moss and just smush it on there. That's gonna come off. We'll just hold it on there for a minute. This thing's almost taller than me. Sitting down. I'm like, glad it wasn't any taller. I wouldn't have been able to get in the camera. All right, so now we got some hair on top of it, right? Just got a little bit of extra. All right. Then, of course, I have a stem. This is from my yard. So we're gonna add this. You can buy these little sticks like this. You can actually get these at Hobby Lobby, or you could do like I did and go out in your yard, and if you live in a yard, or go to the park, find a stick, bring it home. I cut it with my saw, but you could break it off and glue it that way as well. Just putting some hot glue on the bottom, and I'm gonna stick that right at the tippy top, in the middle, and just hold it down really good until it kind of sets. Okay, and then it's cute like that. I bought this yesterday, y'all. Let me just tell you, I was this goober in Hobby Lobby. I had my phone. I was like, I need some leaves, but I was like, nope, those aren't pumpkin leaves. So I had my phone pulled up an image of pumpkin leaves, and this was the closest I could find. So we're just gonna maybe, I think, put a little sprig or two of this at the top. Let's see if we can. Maybe, I'm not sure, hold on. I need to cut it a little shorter, I think. All right. I'm not sure. I'm gonna go ahead and just put a little dotty dot of hot glue on there. And I'm gonna kind of just stick it down in that moss. And hold on to it for a second. Oh my gosh, I might love that actually. All right, I got it on one side. Isn't that cute? Oh my gosh. Okay, I think I need one kind of going down. I like that, but let's see if we can get a smaller one and just kind of make it go down. I don't know. I'm winging it, y'all. This is how it goes sometimes. All right, let me see. Yep, okay. I need this little guy off though. All right, just don't be afraid, trim it up. do what you know, do what you like. Hey Axel, hi buddy. Y'all say hi to Axel if you watch this. Say hi. He's our grandson, watching all the way from Louisiana. All right, so I'm gonna get this other little piece. Just kind of put a little dotty dot on the end of that. Careful not to burn yourself. And we are gonna take this guy and put it over on this side. Again, just kind of shoving it down in that moss. I might take some of this extra moss and kind of just put it on the top there, smush it down. All right, I don't know about you guys, but I think this is the cutest little pumpkin. My moss is still, the moss is gonna settle a minute and some of it may fall off, and that's okay. I told you it makes a mess. So anywho, here, that's it. This is my little tall pumpkin that's gonna go on my mantle out of a spindle that was gonna get thrown away. And I feel like I saved it and gave it a new life with some handcrafted love. Just a few little tricks. Gave it a paint job, distressed it a little bit, added some moss. Y'all, this whole bag of moss at the Dollar Tree, $1.25. You can use this in a ton of crafts. And then this little greenery, it's just a little sprig. It was $8.99, but I got it half price at Hobby Lobby, so $4. And you see, I just used 2 tiny little pieces. So yeah, and I added a stick from my yard. So here is our tall spindle pumpkin that's gonna go on my mantle. I will show you, post a finished picture of it on the mantle for you guys later. So I hope this inspires you to get out those fall decorations, start thinking pumpkin spice and all the cool vibes that are coming our way. And I hope you guys have a good first day at school. All of you who are returning to school, all you moms, I know you're gonna have a good day. So yeah, God bless you. Thanks for hanging out and crafting with me. Love you guys. Well, bye, Axe.